An alien spaceship returned to a planet, and the alien giants gathered in the square to welcome it home. They had no idea that disaster was about to strike. On board the spaceship was David, a bionic human created by humans. A deadly biochemical weapon was unleashed, cascading down like a DNA structure, instantly covering the sky. The giants tried to escape, but the black substance had already reached the ground. In an instant, the black substance consumed everyone. David, the bionic human, wiped out all the giants on the planet. Fast forward 10 years later, a human colonization ship named Covenant appeared near the planet. On board were 15 crew members, 2,000 colonists, and 140 embryos. Their destination was Originator 6, a planet designated for colonization. Since the journey would take a long time, all the crew members entered a state of suspended animation. Only the newest generation of bionic humans, Walter, was awake to manage the ship's daily operations. One day, while preparing to power up the ship, Walter encountered an extremely rare solar flare. A massive burst of energy swept over the ship, causing it to shake uncontrollably. Walter had no choice but to forcefully awaken all the sleeping crew members. Unfortunately, the captain died in his sleep due to a malfunction in his cryo chamber. His body burned to a crisp. After handling the captain's remains, Vice Captain Chris was forced to step into the captain's role. With no time to mourn, he quickly organized the crew to repair the damaged sail panel. Fortunately, it was just a broken steel rope, which could be fixed by replacing a single part and pulling the rope back into position. However, on their way back to the ship, one crew member received an unidentified signal. They immediately analyzed it using the ship's AI system and were shocked to discover it was a human song. This signal suggested that the source of the transmission was most likely human. By tracking the signal, they found it was coming from an ancient planet. This planet was as habitable for humans as Earth, and even had a better environment than the Originator 6 they were originally headed to. It would only take a few weeks to reach, while Originator 6 was still over 7 years away. Such favorable conditions sparked great interest among the crew. Perhaps moving to this planet was a better option after all. After witnessing the captain's death in the cryo chamber, no one wanted to return to suspended animation. After some discussion, they unanimously decided to abandon their original plan and change course to the new planet. A few weeks later, the ship finally arrived in the planet's orbit. For safety reasons, the captain led a small team of crew members in a shuttle to land on the planet and investigate. Though they encountered harsh weather while crossing the clouds, after some turbulence, they were met with a breathtaking sight. The natural landscapes of the planet were stunningly beautiful. As they reached the source of the signal, the ship smoothly landed on the surface of a lake. The AI system detected that the air was incredibly clean. Without any protective gear, the exploration team disembarked. The pilot, Ferris, remained behind to repair the damaged landing gear. As expected, the planet was indeed suitable for human habitation. Not long after they stepped out, they found evidence of human presence, what appeared to be fields of artificially cultivated wheat. The team continued following the signal. However, on the way, the geologist Karen decided to stay behind and study the local ecosystem. To ensure his safety, Soldier Ward accompanied him. The rest of the team continued toward their destination. But there was one odd thing. Despite the beautiful natural environment, they hadn't seen any animals. When they arrived at a large patch of destroyed forest, they finally reached the location of the signal, and there, in front of them, stood an alien spaceship.